I find people fascinating. As a kid, I remember driving home after a night out having dinner with my family and looking through the windows of the homes that were leading up to ours, and I was always wondering, what's really happening behind those curtains? Well, now, as the owner and founder of Mastermind Parenting, as a parenting coach, speaker, and author, I feel like I know. And sadly, it's not pretty. It seems that more families than not are living in what feels like a war zone rather than a sanctuary. And my own story began with a fantasy of creating that sanctuary for myself, except I had this kid, and he refused to comply.
I was just reading all these books about parenting and child development, and they were like riveting novels because I had a challenge, my challenging child from the start that I wanted to figure out.
We're investigating, right? It's not a one-size-fits-all being a human. We come in lots of different shapes and sizes and wiring.
That calm down corner is a safe place for him to be able to calmly express himself to you. That calm down corner is a resource. It is not a banishment.
We actually a lot of times accidentally sabotage this intrinsic motivation by doing too much for them.
All we want to do is not screw up our kids and raise good, confident, awesome people. So when they act out, it feels like evidence to our brain that we're getting it wrong. And we're not aware of this. This is all going on subconsciously.
Ultimately, I created my recipe for creating that sanctuary, even if you have a strong-willed kid. See, I actually think it's these strong-willed kids who refuse to comply that propel us to learn new things when it comes to parenting. So see, it's these strong-willed ones that are the real change agents in our society. And I think these are the kids that are often misunderstood and even misdiagnosed. I think it's time that we learn how to be the parents we always intended to be, and we learn how to do things differently, probably than the way you were raised. When you treat your kids with respect, guess what? You get respect back. It's really not rocket science. And when we learn how to honor our kids by celebrating the person they were born to be, they turn that strong-willed behavior into their superpower. And then one day, you notice you've taken your family from surviving to thriving, and guess what? You'll feel like a superhero too. There's nothing more important than the health of you and your family. These kids grow way too quickly, and the time is now. I'd love to teach you everything I know. You and your family, y'all deserve it. Would love to see you in the mastermind.